major new project has been added to Solis Minerals' portfolio. Here to tell us more about it is the CEO, Mitch Thomas. Mitch, it's a pleasure to have you back on again. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Thanks, Shay. Good to see you again.
Now, thank you for taking the time to jump on to explain this latest acquisition. You have added a project to the portfolio, which is in what could be considered quite fertile lithium grounds within Brazil. Tell me, what drove the decision to pick up this ground?
Yeah, so look, very exciting times at Solis Minerals, and we've been working on this for a long time in the background. But I guess to give you a very quick synopsis, and then to answer your question, but the quick snapshot is that we purchased this district scale package of concessions in Brazil with lithium bearing projects, and within that kind of district package, there are two very advanced projects called Mandacaru and Campo Grande. And maybe just as a bit of context setting for that area is that this is the hottest postcode for lithium exploration in Brazil. I could almost go as far as to say as South America, but Argentina might complain. But for Brazil, this is where you've got Sigma operating. PLS have just purchased the project, actually from the company that we used to work for, which we'll get into later in the chat. But overall, this was just such a great opportunity for us, and with lithium doing what it's doing. With our company's track record in lithium exploration, we had to take this opportunity. So very keen to hopefully find another large lithium hard rock project in Brazil.
I love the description there, calling it the hottest lithium postcode in Brazil. I guess I've got to ask you, what kind of news flow items can we be looking forward to hearing about over the coming weeks for this particular project?
Yep. So look, the key for us is that we purchased a very advanced package of concessions, and I mentioned the two that are particularly advanced, being Mandacaru and Campo Grande. And the vendor that we purchased these from, being Rio Tinto, they do things to a very detailed degree. So we've got so much information that we can work from to really, accelerate our target setting. So actually just at the moment, our team are mobilising to site. We'll put out an announcement soon just on the drilling strategy. But what we're really pushing, myself and the team to do is to get on the ground and start drilling these very advanced targets as soon as possible. So we can expect a lot of news flow through May and June of this year, just around lithium exploration. And again, with lithium and hard rock prices above $2,000 a tonne at the moment, SE6. It's very exciting for us to live that news flow.
And finally, Mitch, I wouldn't mind getting your view on what's happening with markets and metals at the moment, as well as Solis Minerals' position within it.
Yeah, so look, I mean, it's fair to say there's been a lot of volatility year to date globally, and there's probably things there that we currently unpack on our short chat. But I think fortunately for the metals that Solis Minerals is exposed to, and so lithium on this front with our acquisition, but also with our advanced copper portfolio in Peru, I think these are two excellent metals to be exposed to. And on a very positive front, you've got all the electrification happening, people wanting energy independence. So both lithium and copper prices doing great. So look, I mentioned lithium hard rock at over, I think it was actually over $2,300 to close last week. That's SE6. So that's what we're exploring for in Brazil. And then you've also got copper above 600 cents a pound, which is an all-time high. So we just got to have those good exploration results, and hopefully should be rewarded given the good macro outlook. So overall, great place to be.
Certainly is. You've got two key metals in your portfolio there. Listen, Mitch, thank you for taking time out to speak with us today, and I look forward to the next update.
Yep, thanks very much, Shay. Speak soon.